kidding me, bro? You kidding me? What's wrong with him, bro? it's, um, you know, very aware that there are a plethora of low intelligence women these days. Um, you know, so dumb that they're willing to give up womanhood for nothing, for nothing, for the voice of a few. And it ain't even really a voice, bro. It's like there's a solution to all of this, man. But I'm not even here for the solution. I'm here because this is stupid. This is stupid, bro. Simone, I mean, bro. Simone Biles. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? You stupid or you dumb? You brainwashed. Really? You out here advocating for men to compete in women's sports? If you don't know, Simone Biles is the GOAT of women's gymnastics. Keyword women's gymnastics. But she's an idiot, bro. She's one of these low intelligence women out here who are advocating for their destruction. Right? Because she doesn't agree. And apparently her and one Riley Gaines got into a little spat on Twitter regarding this topic, bro. Simone Biles spars with Riley Gaines over trans athlete debate. Launches personal attack. Truly sick. Gaines shared a photo of a Minnesota State Championship softball team, which includes a transgender athlete. Bro, I'm so man, like Trump, dog. You need to speed this. You need to speed this up and rectify all this, bro. Right? We shouldn't even be talking about this. It shouldn't even be a point of contention any longer. It shouldn't even be a discussion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women with women, men with men, trans with trans, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. The fuck, dog. But anyway, um, that's not new news, bro. Idiots are idiots, bro. But to see someone this much of an idiot to be out here advocating for trans when, bro, Simone, dog, if what you want biological men to compete against you, you would not be the GOAT anymore. You wouldn't have to give them gold medals up. They would never be there, bro, because Leroy would be spanking that ass, bro, flipping all on top of your ass, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Getting smoked. Maybe we need to do it, bro. Let's do it, dog. Just do it. You feel me? Just do it for the show, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just open the floodgates. Just let them do whatever they want to do. Let these men come up in there and take your shit. All this you work so hard for. Got your attention, your fame, your money, your man for. Right? This should be gone. Just like that. Letting them dick and balls in the locker room. Stupid ass. Anyway, Simone Biles took offense to Outkick contributor Riley Gaines calling out a Minnesota high school whose softball team won a state championship Friday with a transgender pitcher. Bruh, come on, bruh. Come on, man. You got a whole transgender pitching the ball to the women, bruh. Oh, ain't y'all heard what Serena said, bruh? Serena said, I'm saying this because of the pitcher, bruh. I mean, this woman got to throw the ball at these women. They ain't used to fucking balls getting thrown. These women are not used to these big ass balls being thrown to them at this speed. I ain't even got to look into the story to know that trans was striking motherfuckers the hell out. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, that ain't fair, bruh. Them little girls ain't standing a chance, dog. Marissa Rothenberger, a transgender athlete, tossed a shutout to continue a dominant postseason and give Champlain Park High School a state championship. Bro, I got to see it, bro. I got to see it. Hold on. Marissa Rothenberger. Let's see. Let's see how fast this whole man is pitching out here. Hold on. Here we go. What did this shit say? It say, oh, here go Riley Post right here. June 6th, another state championship hijacked by a team with a boy. Marissa Rothenberger pitched 7 shutout innings to lead Champlain Park to a 6-0 win in the Minnesota Girls State Championship, bro. I don't know why y'all continue to have, well, we've continued to have these discussions. They got the same questions, bro. Like if I'm a father and my girl out there competing, no, you're not playing. We're gonna do something else. And I'm gonna convince everybody else to drop the hell out too. And this fucking little boy out here can just throw the ball with himself. I'm not about to put my girls through that. Imagine how disheartening, discouraging that is to fucking sit up here and trying to hit the goddamn ball out this man throwing these fucking fast ass balls at these girls, man. Bruh, fuck out of here, bro. The softball league is gonna be defunded by no one participating, bro. It's raps, bro. We're taking my business elsewhere. Anyway, let's see this little boy throwing these balls.
2 away, nobody aboard. The pitch is hit down the line, and it's caught. That's it. Win.
I was trying to see him strike the girls out. The girl had contact on that bit. Hold on, man. I'm trying to see what these throws looking like. Here we go. What's the hold on? Gays Against Groomers. Meet Marissa Rothenberger, a biological boy born Charlie Dean, now dominating girls softball in Minnesota after mom changed his birth certificate. This isn't progress. It's erasure. Title 9 protects girls, not sacrifices them to appease broken male identities. Hold on, let me see how fast this motherfucker pitching that ball. Sink.
That one was high and hot.
Sink.
Swing and a miss.
Sink. Man, get your hoe ass out of here, bro. Get your fucking hoe ass out of here, bro. I ain't even mad at it. I'm mad at the fucking mama or anything. Y'all allowing this shit. Motherfuckers that's allowing this shit to happen, bro. Y'all the goddamn demons out this hoe. Y'all letting the motherfucker do what the motherfucker want to do. Fuck, man. Put your dick down. Tell this motherfucker get his dick the hell out of here. The fuck?
She reared back and unleashed one.
See how she whips it? The long arms is just such an advantage.
Man, all right. It's all fun and games. I'm getting pissed off watching this shit. Anyway, what Riley say? What Riley talking about? The Minnesota State High School League posted a photo of the team on social media after the game, and Gaines, the host of Outkick's Gains for Girls podcast, noted the comments on X were turned off because they know it's finna get cooked. And to be expected when your star player is a boy. Biles, a 7-time Olympic gold medalist, saw the post and told Gaines why she was truly sick. 7 times. All 7 of them motherfuckers have been around a man's neck. If you let that motherfucker compete next to your ass, Simone, get your ass out of here. Let's see what Simone talking about, though. All of this campaigning because you lost a race, straight up sore lose. That's crazy. Like, see, I wasn't expecting that. That's not even advocating for trans. Like, she literally see them motherfuckers the same. So maybe she thinks she can beat these motherfuckers, bro. Okay. All right. That means, yeah, she thinks she could beat boys straight up, bro. Right. Because, ain't nothing sore loser about Riley Gaines at all, man. She calling a fucking spade a spade. And for your retarded ass is too stupid to realize, like, she's cooked. Come on, Simone. Man, let these boys beat her ass. All of this campaigning because you lost the race. Straight up sore loser, Biles wrote to Gaines, who competed against trans swimmer Leah Thomas in 2022. You should be uplifting the trans community and perhaps finding a way to make sports inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports. Maybe a transgender category in all sports, but instead you bully them. One thing for sure is no one in sports is safe with you around. Yay. Simone for the gays. Yeah, she missing the fucking point. That's crazy though. Just the optics of that is still so interesting to me, bro. That you got fucking Simone out here I'm sure she's a goddamn feminist, I'm women to hear me roar type motherfucker. She a beast of her sport. You know what I'm saying? The face of women's gymnastics, bro. And you gonna sit here and just ignore the feelings of all the other women out here, all the other little girls out here that are fucking, aspiring to be like you, but this fucking dick is in the way and you advocating for the dick, bro. It's like, dog, you fucking misogynist. For real, bro. The irony of that motherfucker, dog, they be throwing that misogynistic term out loosely to the motherfucker, dog. But this is the definition of misogynism, bro. Fuck the women, all men, bro. You bullying the girls, bro. Ain't that about a bitch? In other words, Biles added, bully someone in your own size. Which hold on. In other words, Biles added, bully someone your own size, which would ironically be a male. Cause she going for the jugular, boy. Just because your ass is goddamn big as a motherfucking jelly bean, don't mean Riley is Riley big? She ain't big, is she? Hell no, bro. Mean Girls, for real, dog. This is actually so disappointing. It's not my job or the job of any woman to figure out how to include men in our spaces. Oh, this is her clapping back. Hold on, wait. This is actually so disappointing. It's not my job or the job of any woman to figure out how to include men in our spaces. You can uplift men stealing championships in women's sports with your platform. Men don't belong in women's sports, and I say that with my full chest. Gaines added in a separate post, my take is the least controversial take on this planet. Simone Biles being a male apologist at the expense of young girls' dreams didn't have that on my bingo card. Maybe she could compete in pommel horse and rings in 2028. And the subtle hint at body shaming, whoo, please, I'm 5'5". Biles did not go as far as saying transgender athletes belong in competition against girls and women. When an ex-user told Biles, there's no reason they have rings in men's gymnastics and not women's. Biles questioned the user's comprehension skills. All right, I'm trying to see. Hold on. I'm gonna go to that. Let's go to. I bet you she took that shit down. Simone Biles. Ooh, she cooking, bro. Honey, if biological men competed in women's gymnastics, odds are no one would know your name. That's a spade, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to find the post because I'm trying to see if I just want to see how the response to it on Simone's shit. Hold on, where's Riley's shit at? Oh, here we go. Found it. She still got it up here. Oh, she's standing on business. You're truly sick of all this. Here we go. You're truly sick of all this campaigning because you lost the race. Straight up sore loser. You should be uplifting the trans community and perhaps finding a way to make sports inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports. Maybe a transgender category in all sports, but instead you bully them. One thing for sure is no one in sports is safe with you around. Riley Gaines comments off LOL. To be expected when your star player is a boy. Oh, she's turning. That was her comment to the high school, right? Simone Biles supports women competing against men. How will that work? And they posted this. Hold on. Who did it best? People, her statement is not hard to comprehend. She said, stop attacking trans women for being in women's sports and redirect your energy into advocating for a trans sport categories to get them out of women's sports while not placing them in men's sports. My God, man, low IQ. No, fuck out of here, bro. That's not what the fuck she said at all. This is what you decide to believe. Nah, fuck that. It's not her job. She said, it's not my job to be trying to figure out what the fuck to do with them. I'm a woman. Y'all trans. Y'all better figure it out. Simone, if you had to compete against men, you wouldn't be a medalist. If Larry Nassar came out as trans, would you want him moved to a women's prison? You definitely prove yourself wrong, and men are stronger. Hold on. What did you say? You definitely proved yourself wrong, and men are stronger than women. Yeah, she ain't got the upper body strength to pull all that shit off. That's duh. A trans category in swimming was created. None of the men claiming to be women entered it. What? This article is more than a year old. Swimming World Cup category for transgender athletes canceled after no entries received. I gotta vet that, bro. I don't feel like it. We're in this moment because the sports community has actively ignored and pushed away the trans community. We could establish a skill threshold to properly identify what league an athlete should play. No, fuck that. As nice as the trans category would be, trans is only 0.6% of the population. There's not enough trans people to make a full league. Then with trans medical care getting banned, it's more difficult. It's truly horrific. That ain't got nothing to do with women. That don't mean y'all get to go in there and fuck they shit up, bro. I agree with Riley Gaines, but Simone has a point. Shitting on trans women for the rest of eternity is not a solution. Also, going back to the way things were isn't one either. Something structurally needs to change in the sports. Telling women to move over for men in their own sports isn't just ignorant, it's betrayal to every girl who looks up to you. True female champions know the value of fighting for equal opportunity, not handing it away. Bars. Simone, Riley Gaines is a paid hack. She is paid by Charlie Kirk, who says MLK is a bad guy, called anti-segregation legislative a mistake, and expressed fear of black pilots. There will not be a fair dialogue from her. She picks on children for her paychecks. Anyway. The optics crazy, bro. Like bro said, man, if Simone was forced to compete against trans, no one would fucking know who the hell Simone is. Ain't that about a bitch?